Real quick before we get started, wanted to give Geoff a huge thank you for being on the live stream. His story was incredible, and we hope you enjoy this clip from it. So Geoff, can you tell us what happened like that day? Like start at the beginning of the day.
Okay, so I was super excited. I was going to be doing my solo, and I was a little nervous, but I felt confident.
Yeah.
You know, he had instilled confidence in me. We talked about exactly what I was going to do, and so I was ready to go do it. And taxied out there, no problems there. Did my run up, everything went great, and took off. And of course, I'm gonna stay in the pattern. You know, I requested the touch and goes, and I told him that I was a student pilot.
And what airport was this at?
This was at DVT or Deer Valley.
Deer Valley. Okay, where I fly out of.
Yeah, so great airport. I love it there.
It's wonderful.
So at any rate, I get up there, and it was a right-handed pattern. So I went up there and came out over the 101 freeway, and I was doing well. Came down, did my first touch and go. Everything was fine. Went up again, came back around, and then on my second one, it was a little squirrely, but we landed. I landed just fine, and then I powered back up, cleaned up the airplane, and took off again.
So everything was feeling normal. Were you feeling a little bit more confident at that point, or were you thinking about that squirreliness?
I got to tell you, like on the outside, I probably was cool as a cucumber, but inside I was like a little
screaming,
anxious. Yeah.
Screaming. Yeah.
I'm like, holy cow! Here I am flying this airplane by myself, and I don't have anyone next to me any longer. And by the way, the airplane feels a lot different when you don't have anybody sitting next to you.
Yeah.
Whether it's psychological or there is a difference in the weight, I don't know, but it does feel different. So my third time around, as I came around, I landed. And my mains hit at different times, and it just kind of started getting really like wobbly on me before my nose gear came down. And then so I just put power back in, and I took off again to do it another time.
Okay, so you're like, go around.
Go around.
Good call, by the way.
Yes. I just didn't feel right.
Yeah.
So trust your instincts.
By the way, just plain silly here, Brian said pilots are masters of faking confidence.
Yes. And that's probably what I was doing.
Faking it. All right.
Absolutely.
Fake it till you make it.
That's right. So as I came around to do it again, I set it down, and my right main hit first. And I was just kind of like rolling on my right main gear for a few feet. And then the left one hit, but it hit kind of weird where it really like grabbed the runway. And so it started pulling me a different direction.
Okay.
So then I tried to put more right pedal in to steer me back towards the right. And then because I was starting to get a little slippery on the runway, I put a lot of brake into it, and I pushed forward on the yoke quite a bit. So I basically overflew the airplane. I mean, looking back, that's what I did. I overflew the airplane, and so the tail end kind of came up, and I went like on the front gear and my left main, and I heard, I can hear it in my head right now.
Oh, jeez.
The dun 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 dun, and it was the prop striking the runway.
Oof.
So what do I do now? Like I can see the bend in the propeller.
It's still running.
It's still running.
Oh, jeez.
It's still running, and now Tower is asking me if I'm okay. And
because they saw
what happened. They saw everything, and I'm sure they see quite a bit out there. But they asked me, could you taxi? And somehow I maintained my composure, even though I was like, oh my gosh.
You're screaming on the inside again.
Yeah, like I can't believe this just happened. So I was like, yeah, it's affirmative. I can taxi off. And then they're like, okay, we'll exit. And I can't remember which one they told me to exit on, but I exited, cleaned up the airplane a little bit. And as I looked to where we normally park the airplane, I can see the airplane owner and my instructor. So now I feel even more sick to my stomach at this point.
Oh, which we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But let's talk back about... Hey guys, we hope that you liked that clip from our last live stream. And we do these live streams about once a month and create these amazing clips from the people that we interview. Anyways, you can check out the whole live stream over on our channel. And while you're there, go ahead and subscribe to follow the other things that we're doing. Anyways, share aviation wherever you can, and we'll see you in the next one.